Frank, not easy to keep your eye on the target when you've just splashed down.
Yeah, but on the flip side too, one bad shot doesn't have to lead to two.
Now on to his third shot after the last one went into the water. So, Frank, he'll take a drop here.
Yeah, he'll take his medicine, take his penalty shot. The hole's not over yet.
Fourth shot, wants to get this close.
That's as bad a shot as I've seen for a long while.
Tough bogey right there, moves to 1 over par. Frank, this is why gamers love Treasure Island. Because of the challenge, because of holes like this.
There's always choices to be made. The biggest fairway, do you go for that? Do you go for the longest fairway? Do you go for the shortest fairway? All those choices, those fairways, they're just a little bit bigger than the size of a green. Once you find a fairway, there it is in the distance. That's the pot of gold.
Or do you drop your clubs and go to the beach and call it a day? I mean, this is some tough work out here. Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
So, 2 over par for the round. Frank, the par 5 13th here at Treasure Island. I have to say, this makes the par 5 18th famous hole at Pebble Beach look like a walk in the park.
It certainly does. All the choices here, though, Richard, the 13th, and, well, 13 is unlucky for some. The fairway for most is always down the right, but then if you hit your tee shot, then where do you go next? You go down the left on that little sliver of land. You go further down there in the nice big patch of green grass. That leaves you an easy third shot. Perhaps, maybe even try for 2 at this par 5 that measures close to 600 yards.
Every once in a while, you're reminded this is a pretty hard game.
That was evidence.
Uh-oh, where's that headed? Needs birdies at some point, but will take the par to stay at 2 over. Frank, you could say the back nine starts to heat up right about this point in the round.
You could say there's a lot to love about this one.
This is just at the base of Devil's Cauldron, the volcano, to the right of the player, teeing off here at the 14th.
Yeah, just keep it there as close as you can to the hill or the side of the volcano, and then you just see the green sneak in behind there. Good tee shot and a long tee shot, and then the hole's not too difficult. Hit it short, maybe a little crooked, gonna find some trouble.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. This shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. This is a good-looking shot. What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
Sitting right now at 2 over par for the round. 2 over for the day. Frank, we say it so often in golf, it's a grind. This is a grind with a capital G.
Certainly is. Up, up, and away as we start our climb up the hill. Par 3's not overly long, but it's going to play much longer than its real yardage because we're going up, straight up that volcano. So you better flight that tee shot properly.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
So, 1 over par for the round. Sixteenth hole at Treasure Island. Pure danger, Frank, off that left side while continuing the climb.
And it's aptly named Devil's Elbow, but be careful because right at the corner of the elbow, now there's no funny bone. Have to be short or long of that, otherwise you're going to go all the way down to the bottom.
Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. Going to need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing. I mean, this skill and that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. Not a gimme, but well within his range. All right, no damage done. Stays at 1 over par with that putt. Frank, this is kind of like walking the plank here at the 17th hole. Zero margin for error.
Yeah, the hole bends to the left a little bit like a boomerang. But just to find the fairway takes something with nerve, precision, and a lot of guts. From there, it shouldn't be a difficult second shot. But like I said, find the fairway. You need nerve.
Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. So the ball's just in that second cut, only 135 yards away.
Should be safely on deck.
Birdie try up next. Just want to nestle this one down to within a couple of feet. Always two components to the long lag putt, the speed, number one, and then the read. And missed out on that second part. One over for the day. Well, Frank, we thought 17 at TPC Sawgrass was hard. Try hitting it over lava.
I was going to say, this is a lovely finishing hole, Rich. A lovely finishing hole.
Hoping to get this up and down here, Frank, at the par 3 after missing the green.
Yeah, it's not all bad.
Frank, this is always such a difficult spot for a golfer. You just hit one out of bounds, you're trying to regroup.
He's going to need to more than regroup now.
Now on his third shot after being penalized for going out of bounds.
Yeah, tough break really, Rich, on that last shot. It just got away from him.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
That one inside of 10 feet, really dialed in. Getting set now over the putt. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. No one likes these. Putt for double bogey. Final tally on this day, a round of 75. Well, Frank, we know that pirates, they pillage and they plunder, but who knew they could
Shoot 65.
play some golf?
They can. Even pirates get the clubs out. And they shoot a mean stick, Rich.
They certainly do. What a day.